Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Remix.
What's
With
nigga?
money time.
Man, we
Money
soft
time.
little nigga. Kingo,
CCE work too, nigga.
What's
We
happening?
up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah, we getting rich. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we getting money. Cause our pants don't fit. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. CCE's in the building and we killing. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up next. You need a break quick.
I'm off a business, bitch. That means salsa business, bitch. Put Mac money on the remix, that's a coffin in this bitch. Try to reach me for a feature, it's gon' cost you like a brick before you trip. Man, just know I'm trying to double what I spent. May not move for no hoe, but I shuffle for the rent. Got her pulling on my clothes, she said, oh Lord, is that your dick? Now I'm off up in your bitch, do some awful in your bitch. Since we beef, I'm going deep, I got it coughing up his dick. Give a fuck about what you bout, give a fuck about where you stay. Just walk out to the COA, paint the city black and gray. I'm on everything, it's hot, they can't help it but to hate. Money time, CCE, don't know how much more they can take.
We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah, we getting rich. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we getting money. Cause our pants don't fit. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. CCE's in the building and we killing. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up next. You need a book us quick. This is FOT off in the flesh. CCE to the death. Yeah, we up next. Yeah, we up next. For you hating ass niggas, y'all can keep the rest. Cause we running up the check. We're running up the check. We stay turning up sets. We stay getting our cake. It's still in H&H. So nigga, don't play. You better find a plan. Cause yeah, we on the way. We stay popping the bottles. We stay popping the models. When you see me on the dance floor, the song you gotta say is bop, bop, bop. Get in there. Bop, bop, bop. Get in there. Bop. Bah, 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 bah. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah, we getting rich. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we getting money. Cause our pants don't fit. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. CCE's in the building and we killing. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up next. You need a book quick.
See, I wanna keep on spitting till I'm in my position. I tell them if they can't stand the heat, they get the fuck out the kitchen. That nigga Russ has been fixing it, fixing to fix the game. Exposing niggas acting like bitches and getting some change. That nigga rapping this game, real niggas feel his pain. Dealing with the same strain of another nigga dealing game. Matter of fact, nigga, real is my aim. Matter of fact, nigga, real is what I'm gonna be. Cause so when I'm in with CCC, that's where I'm supposed to be. No entity controlling me. How my niggas stay holding heat. All the hating just stop niggas at the top where I'm gonna be. Next, I'll be flexing on niggas like John Waller, Lex Luger, Nightmare like Freddy Krueger. If a nigga ain't making no moolah,
yeah, we up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah, we getting rich. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we getting money. Cause our pants don't fit. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. CCE's in the building and we killing. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up next. You need a book us quick.
We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up in this bitch. You can check the whole zip. We'll find no seed up in here. I'm killing these niggas with the shot. Check the scoreboard. I let my niggas shot. I really could've scored more. I'm about to ball out tonight. LeBron, the way I execute my plays, I keep a shooting like J.I. I like my weed strong, get my bitch bad. Work the buttercup, I knock her down, she got a horse ass. If you ain't chasing bags of what you doing, you acting like a bitch. Y'all ain't hate this, what you doing, Get money, walking high talking, all I get is them green gas. My pocket look like Boston. I came from rock bottom. My shit is so awesome. Used to sell niggas smack, work for Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is Stunner. How we made it from the gutter. I kept it 100 with my brothers. Yeah.
We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah, we getting rich. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we getting money. Cause our pants don't fit. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. CCE's in the building and we killing. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we up next. You need a book us quick. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. Yeah, we poppin' bottles. Yeah,
You play my heart like a drum, beat me down like rum-pa-bum-bum. I guess that's what they call love. I used to feel like you dove, you killed my spirit like rum-pa-bum-bum. Beat my spirit like a drum. How does it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby, how's it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby, you a certified buster. Wanna be thug, you had your cake and try to eat it too. You stupid motherfucker, can't turn a boy into a man. Now I get the saying, get your bags and get the stepping out. Boy, I ain't playing. Call Tyrone and say you need a place to stay. I heard enough, I had enough. Get the fuck up out my face. I had a soft spot for you. Why you did me anyway? I cleaned the house and cooked your food. I even bought your ass a plate. You don't cook, you don't clean. You can't even wash a dish. Your mama couldn't raise a boy. I guess your daddy wasn't shit. Raise your hand to my face. Burnt you with some hot grace. She had me caught up in my feelings. Now I'm feeling like this. You play my heart like a drum. Beat me down like rum-pa-bum-bum. I guess that's what they call love. I used to feel like you dove. You killed my spirit like rum-pa-bum-bum. Beat my spirit like a drum. How does it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby, how's it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby, you had me caught up in my feelings. Now I'm feeling like this. Yeah, I'm feeling like the shit. You tried your best to try and break me, but your words would never faze me. 6 stones might break my bones, but I'm a different type of crazy. Mama told me how to be an independent woman. And if I talk my shit, I can back it up and own it. There's your keys on the table, there's your shit. To the left, you ain't do shit. Here, so there's the door, watch your step. While you on the street, I hope somebody come for you. You showed me fake love, damn, I can't believe I love you. Play my heart like a drum when the rum-pa-bum-bum. Now I gotta shoot you down like bum. You play my heart like a drum.
Shut a live feed, please.
Rum-pa-bum-bum. I guess that's what they call love. I used to feel like you dove, you killed my spirit like rum-pa-bum-bum. Beat my spirit like a drum. How does it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby, how's it feel to see my heart break? I can't believe you made my heart ache. Oh damn it, baby.
You had a long day at work. You said it was stressful. Damn. I'm about to pop this bottle like we won game 7. Yeah. I'm about to give you all of me. Girl, you deserve it. Yeah. You say you dead a little free.
Shut a live feed.
Fuck with a nigga like me. Probably fall in love with a nigga like me. Yeah, gotta can't get to the tempo. Don't let the be 10 toes. Yo, body on big dog. Speed it up, yeah, I'm talking from wrong. Hit her with a combo, boom, boom. Knock the pussy out, talking down
like a stone cold killer. Tell me she ready for just one more thriller. I put it down like a stone cold killer. Tell me she ready for just one more thriller. I'm a late night nigga.
I'ma kill this shit just like OJ. She didn't know a nigga had the juice. Yeah. I'm happy as hell to see you. I'ma fuck you like I'm mad at you. Yeah. Oh, you wanna go around?
Sharkmobb,
maybe two?
Strizz, which one is it,
Let me
man?
take one more
Have
shot.
they want Sharkmobb, Strizz, Sharky.
Yeah, straight like that. Then we got Sharkmobb, Sino in the building. Yeah. We also got Uncle Ice back in the background. He cranky today.
Yeah, I know I'm always in
He
there.
cranky today.
I was cranky last week and I'm cranky today. It must be Fridays.
It must be Fridays.
Cranky Friday.
You witnessed it too. You seen him cranky. You seen Unc crazy. Unc was cranky today.
Don't y'all believe that, man.
I don't know what's going on with Unc, man. He ain't have Yeah, but
I just woke up.
You just woke up.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't had no
Grumpy
sleep.
when I as soon as I wake up.
Best team, no sleep, man. We grinding. Ain't no sleep. What is sleep?
What is it?
Man, we sleep when we die, man.
I'm old, so I gotta give
sleep
me at
that
least a
relax.
nap. At least a nap in, man.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had a nap, old power nap, you know what I'm saying? Came with her, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, no sleep, man. We sleep when we die.
Tell me she ready for just one more thriller. I'm a late night nigga.
What up, man?
Late night
What up with the
nigga.
viewers and everybody, man? It's Fatboi Fridays. Once again, we got sharkmobb Strizz, sharkmobb
Mob,
Strizzy,
though.
Sharky, whichever one, sharkmobb Sino. You got any other aliases?
Sino, man.
Sino, yeah. Yeah, get a little closer. All right, so we're gonna start off, man. About the first of all, sharkmobb. Where they come from?
Man, we grew off a limb of course, shark living, man.
Okay.
Shaking haters and rat cans. So you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I was the original foundation of that. I sat back for about a year and a half on the watch, little time.
Yeah.
Came back home, and bro, you know, Baldo, you know, took his head off to the expansion, man. Gave me, you feel me, a little room to make my own, man.
Okay.
Bring my niggas in.
Straight up on some Pac shit. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up. And so, is that like? So it's still an affiliate with Shark. Well, I guess all in the same family,
It's
right?
most definitely. If you look at the logo, man, the sharks stay the same.
Yeah.
Just the name a little different. You know?
All right, straight up. Okay. What about the then I see the pull-up game.
Man, it was just a signification of who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
The reason the expansion was created. You feel me? So, you know, I gave, you know, along with what bruh did give me the shark. I gave my fellas, my man's them something to rip. So we came up with the pull-up gang.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. And who's all involved with y'all?
Me, sharkmobb Sino, and Don Luciani, free my man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He be home soon.
Okay. Yeah, I think I seen that on Facebook when that went down, man. So what all do y'all got coming up?
Man, we got work, bro. Of course, man. My Stapes EP, that's dropping December 8th. We done already put a date on that.
Okay.
And then Shino, he got his Yacht of the EP album coming on.
Okay.
We ain't picked the exact date. We had a release date, but we had to push it back. So we coming up with another date for that. And then we got the Pull-Up Gang Slider Get Slid on mixtape coming.
Okay.
Ooh.
How y'all working?
Yeah,
y'all working.
most definitely.
So Stapes, what's the is that an acronym or?
Man, that's a shortening of my actual last name, who I really originally am. And Stapes, they call me that because I was the little pistol tote motherfucker. So that's where the strizzy came from. And then, you know, I put a meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? I got a tattoo on my stomach, man. Still stacking that paper a second.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
straight up. And what about the Yada though? Where they come from?
Originally Max Ray, you know what I'm saying? The whole Thiz movement. But to me, Yada just mean action. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Like Yada, you see some Yada, you know what I'm saying? Just action. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just basically, that album is just basically from beginning to end, gonna be action. So.
Okay. So both of y'all from Louisville?
Yeah.
What areas?
Shit, for me, I'm from up east, Newburgh, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been a little bit everywhere west, you know what I'm saying? So
straight up.
I'll never be nothing but a Newburgh nigga. Yeah. Oh, Newburgh nigga. Huh?
Yeah. I think I heard that at the show I came to.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Plus,
man.
I tore the stage down. Y'all killed that shit. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's coming.
Yeah,
we gotta give it to y'all, man. Feature Eat Turf Lord, man. Shout out Turf Lord, man.
Yeah, straight up. Oh yeah, shout out E. Yeah, E shit was hard. I copped a copy of this shit, man. This shit was hard.
Classic. He be doing it. That nigga goes in. That nigga goes in. That's big bro, man.
Straight up. And so from both of y'all projects that's about to drop, like what should I or the people, whoever, you know what I'm saying, the listeners, you know, expect?
High energy, gangster music, and the truth, man. You know, nigga ain't lying. You feel me? He just took a little bit of life and put it in everything we do. You feel me? Put a little beat with it. You feel me?
Straight up.
You know,
straight up.
Basically, the pictures we painted, you ain't gonna want to turn nothing off. Any CD put in, you're not gonna turn it off.
My gangster laid back slaps.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So also with like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I hear a lot of, you know, in Louisville, you know, I'm in a whole different lane, you know what I'm saying? I can't rap different. But a lot of people they stick to that same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's either trapping or it's just this, you know what I'm saying? And so what what else sets y'all apart from that? You know what I'm saying? From being in because I know y'all see it too. It's like the same type, like mainly the people that's who they say on top. You know what I'm saying? They kind of all rap the same. Right. So what sets y'all apart from that?
Man, I take a little bit of everything and mix it into me. Yeah. So like I just told my bro here the other day, man, like we've been talking about it, like we got to start touching every area of the music. Yeah, you feel me? Whether it's the dance crave motherfuckers, let's make the, you know what I'm saying, the song that hit the club that the motherfuckers want to dance to. That's what the Ric Flair song was. You know what I'm saying? That's testing the water. I think I said you bop it to that. You told C-Tez make a dance. Yeah, man, we get ready to go hard. I'm trying, but that gives us another branch of fans that we normally don't have. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at it like I make the kind of music that I listen to. You feel me? So my favorite rapper's probably their favorite rapper. Right. So it's hard for me to get get my fans' attention because they got a favorite rapper just like me already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so if I can get other areas of the game that ain't so much taken, ain't taken by me, and bring them back over here into my section. Right. Now I got fans from other areas. You feel me? In my section, they like everything. Definitely. So, man, I'm trying to hit all angles right now. Yeah. I definitely feel that, man. Yeah, I definitely been seeing y'all, from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the few times that we actually got to kick it. Like, I seen you a few times. I think I seen you perform twice, and both times it was high energy. I think the first time you was on more old school beats. I believe it was the calculated moves. Yeah, straight up. And then the one when I seen you at Union Station just like a month ago, that was live. It was raw energy. It was up to beat. And I'm not knocking the one from Indianapolis, but it was just a different. It was a transition, man. You know what I mean? The life I was living at the time. And when I put the calculated moves out, I was going through my case. You feel me? So that's where the calculated moves come from, because I actually wrote that album incarcerated on the watch and in jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wasn't out here involved and, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and doing the most. So it had a different sound to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. And I could definitely notice it. You know what I'm saying? And I like that old school sound too. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. Yeah. Like, I'm originally from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm more Biggie than Pac. You know what I'm saying? Most people hear more Pac than Big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right. But me, I like everything. I like to touch every genre of music. I'm just a hip hop head. You know what I'm saying? Music head. So it don't matter. I don't did rock. You know what I'm saying? One thing I seen you was commenting on that post that I made about the deal. Yeah. Uncle Ice said low deal. He said he ain't signing it for the 100 bands, 2 years. For the 2 years. What was it? 2 years, 2 albums, no royalties. I think you get all shows, you get all your show money. 70-30 merger. 70-30 merger. And so I seen a lot of people saying they wouldn't do it. So what was your reasoning for you saying that you would? Because I think a deal would be like Tekashi 6ix9ine. A deal would be like Tekashi 6ix9ine rappers that go from single to single to single to live out single. People that make albums, you do it in your sleep. I trade you $100,000 for 24 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this daily. You feel me? I can make That's it. You ain't got my whole life. But it's got to be 24 songs that they approve, not just 24 songs. So that's gonna take you. It's gonna take you time out of the studio. So that's show time that you miss. Right. That's my point on it. Yeah. You know, they not gonna let you just put 24 songs out. They gonna make sure that they feel like they bangers. Right. You gonna get in the 40 studio. To give them. They gonna be like, try again. I got 40. I got 40 songs to give them. People was behind. But what you think are bangers is not necessarily what the person that got the money feel like is gonna be marketable bangers. That's what they looking at. Right. They looking at 40 for sure. Well, 24 for sure. Sellers. I'm gonna give you 40 to pick from. Right. And if I can't satisfy you in 40 songs, none out of 40, then you gonna have to go to the studio. And I'm willing to do that because, and I'll be willing to do that for the reason it ain't doing nothing but making me better through the process. And from where I'm at right now, you only want me for 2 years for 100,000, and I get all my show money. Man, I'm gonna be in the studio for the first 6 months every day. I don't need no life until then. I got 100,000. So then now you only got 18 months to do shows. And I'm gonna make sure them 18 months is banging. So, but banging. Where the shows? Who's booking the shows?
Man, hopefully they are.
How you for sure got shows?
But first of all,
I'm gonna give you your show money.
If you gonna give me
$100,000, yeah, I'm popping
off top. I already have to have a following because you're willing to give me $100,000. So I already got to have a following. So the shows is gonna come how they've been coming.
So you can take your following and get the shows
and get it and blow it up.
So
make it bigger.
Do that
I got a platform
you can do that
now.
before the 100,000 then.
Maybe.
I mean, you can, but you can't.
You got your following. That's what we're going off of.
Because you can't. Because look, it's one thing. Like I'm gonna go back to
my
Royal project. I'm gonna go back to my Royal project. I made that off of a broke budget. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I would have had a budget to put the same songs, but had a budget to actually do them in a high quality studio, then market it, promoted it, it'd be a whole different scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Coming out at 100,000.
What'd you say? That's cool. That's cool, but I'm gonna make it back.
And then after taxes, for 100,000, it's only like 60,000.
One show, I'm gonna make back everything I spend to make that CD in the studio, and that's just at 5 bands. Yeah. It's not gonna take me that long.
And I got a label.
So then have the show, and then you don't have to get the 100,000.
I want that 100,000.
I ain't got nothing. Living the life I'm living right now. Living the life I'm living right now, and you take your taxes out and give me 60,000 cash.
I want that.
And I just say I was a bigger person, you know, with 100,000, 10,000 more fans than what I got right now. I'm taking that deal. I'm gonna take that deal first and foremost because I'm a street nigga, so I can't turn down 60,000 cash. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. And in 2 years, they gonna think I didn't got a $250,000 deal.
Yeah, straight
I'm gonna make sure that.
Straight up. And another thing, my thing was to me, it's not so much about the money. I think more people seeing money because if I would have put $1 million, people would be like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's more about the opportunity. Man. It's just an opportunity.
Yeah, the networking.
It's just an opportunity to be on that platform, to rub elbows. Because once that 2 years up, I'm a free man. Now I can do whatever I want to do. I can even take that 60 bands or whatever I got left. Let's say
people that wasn't looking at me at first,
myself, you know
high artists that wasn't looking at me when it was just me, are looking at me now. You feel me? They listening to me because I had this label's name behind me. That's all it took was to get this label's name behind me. And I didn't leave y'all situation broke. I'm happy because now
you can have that. You can have that just getting a distribution deal.
Maybe
you can buy a distribution deal and have the label's name.
Yeah, you could. But it's not like that.
You see a lot of people using Sony Red, Sony Music Group.
Yeah,
that's not Sony that's signing them. That's a sub label.
Yeah,
that Sony used and let them use that name.
That ain't no be cheap though.
Caller, Fatboi Fridays. Caller. All right, well, I don't know.
Yeah, call back.
Yeah,
hit us back, man. We tapping in.
You can grab your distribution deal. Right. Did you know that?
But for me,
you
like,
can buy you a distribution
you could, but it's hard. I mean, I know people that don't took penitentiary life chances for them not to see their kids for less money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so for the opportunity for me to get this money for doing something I love, because right now, if I didn't have to go to work or whatever, if I had like 60,000, I'm not working. I'm in the studio all day doing what I love. And even after that 2 years is up, I'm the type where they could keep all that music because I've got something more.
I done elevated it in 2 years. So much, I grew. You feel me? So that shit right there, y'all can have it. I don't even like it no more. Like I'm like that right now today. Somebody can run up on me and quote a song from an album or two ago, and I have to ask him, bro, what song was that? Right. You feel me? Yeah, because I don't listen to. I mean, I do, but not as regularly because I feel like I done grew past it already. So if I keep listening to it, I feel like I'm stuck in that time right there. You feel me? I want to keep rapping that way. Right. I'm trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's on to the next with it.
Straight up. And plus another thing, like I said, nobody mentioned that when you get done with that deal, man. Start your own shit, sign yourself. You know what I'm saying? It did go independent. Now you got some backing because for me, and I know a lot of people also probably feel the same way. They just missing that financial backing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like me, I'm doing it all on my own. You know what I'm saying? Whatever little money I got to do this, try and get videos, get this mix. You know what I'm saying? Paying beat people, paying people to make the flyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I had a little financial backing, so I can make my music at a high quality, and then I got the merch. I ain't got to worry about. Right. I ain't got to worry about this and that and that and that. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is focus on my music
without the financial stress
I'm
behind
good.
Somebody else.
Yeah, you know I'm good.
It really
plus with 100,000, I got so much more. I want to say. I can say it now. I got 100,000. You feel me?
Really be on.
You know, right now. You know, I mean.
Yeah. My bad. Fatboi Fridays.
King Costco.
What's going on, Phil?
Man, I just want to say shout out to all your niggas.
What up, man? Appreciate it. Salute.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. I see y'all everywhere.
Man, we working, bro. We working. We trying to make it big for all of us. You hear me, Brody?
Exactly. Exactly. I got some shit coming up too, man. I want y'all to pop up at that. It's a runway show. I'm performing in.
Man, you know, I'm everywhere I can be, man. You feel me? Especially when it comes to the music. You know, I rock with you. You know, I rock with the boy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude got a lot of energy on stage.
Hey,
he be
kill it.
Hey,
kill it.
Moonwalk, hit the Elvis Presley, James Brown. Somebody get that man a cake. Hey, yeah, shout out to dude. Nah, literally, I see the moonwalk on the stage.
For real,
like,
dead serious. Why he's rapping though?
Why he's rapping?
Wow,
like,
he's
literally moonwalk on that motherfucker.
My young nigga go hard, man.
Yeah,
big salute.
Big
salute to that on the mob, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I do it for y'all. Yeah.
Straight up, bro.
Real.
Appreciate you calling in, fam.
If y'all ever need me for anything, man, just hit me, bro. I'm down for it.
Yada. On the mob,
moonwalk the boys down next week.
Moonwalk the boys down.
Yeah, I want to see this moonwalk guy.
Ah, yeah. Fuck
I got you.
All right. Good looking for calling, bro.
All right, man.
All right, be blessed. Yeah. Man, hey, dude definitely got the energy. He definitely got the energy. I'm talking about too much energy. Like him and C-Tez, they could have an energy contest out.
Plus he got this little neck roll.
Yeah, that little neck roll. Yeah, where he like
it. He fucks me out with his neck roll.
Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna have to get him. Yeah.
But
the 3rd and the 9th.
Yeah, Bardstown, Kentucky, man. Ice is gonna be spinning. I'm hosting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing. Slide on down. So
I seen that. I was trying to get in that, man. I was trying to get into that. I swear.
You can still get into it. What she say? It was closed down. Is it shut down for interest?
Oh yeah.
It shut down already. I
think she went to Wednesday.
Yeah, it shut down already.
Okay, yeah, but I think she's gonna do one here next, right? Is she doing one here?
I don't know.
It was honestly my fault that we missed out on it, man. I was in.
It's another one tonight.
Right. It's another one tonight.
Codes, yeah.
Oh yeah, Codes night. What's that? Louisville versus?
It's like Memphis invade, Kansas City. A lot of people, Nashville, coming to Louisville. Yeah. And then there's some artists from Louisville that's gonna perform.
Yeah, Codes place.
Yeah.
But let's get into one of these tracks, man. Which one y'all going first?
Man, you can play the new one, man. We get Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
Okay. Flair.
Woo! That Ric Flair.
Like a
white hair
Ric Flair. You hear me?
Okay. When I'm out here, we need 2 full-time commentators because I'm not like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry that walks on your program. I'm wearing this, understand? And this costs more than the car you're driving in, brother. Woo!
All this money in my pocket. Golden diamond on my body. Big ass gun in my pocket. In the trip that I'm popping. All this money in my pocket. Make me Ric Flair walk. Golden diamond on my body. Make me Ric Flair talk like. Ric Flair, nigga, like. Ric Flair, nigga. Big ass gun in my pocket. Make me Ric Flair walk. Get the trippin' that I poppin', make him Ric Flair talk like. Ric Flair, nigga, like. Ric Flair, nigga. Golden diamond on my body, got me shining, shit's ridiculous. I got bitches, and I swear to keep it pimpin'. You know me, I'm a G, on the mob, they call me Strizzle. Got that action, never like it, so you know I keep it pimpin'. Get money, I got money, and I'm running up and right. When my bankers walking out like Ric Flair, the big fat fly thing. On 2 feet, I think I'm handsome, my own man. And he's mad, cause I beat his bitch pussy walls in. I don't want her, you can keep her made up like Ric Flair. And I did it for a minute while I'm pulling on her. Left out, all my money make me walk like Ric Flair. Bust
a band. I'm the man, and I keep it 1K. Big ass pistol, if I pop it, make it woo like Rick Slug. If I hit it mid his head, it probably knock off all his time. I be flexing like bow, make it woo like Rick Slug. Do my deck, struggle face, walk it out like Rick Slug. All the money in my pocket, make me Rick Slug. Golden diamonds on my body, make me Rick Slug. Talk like Rick Slug, nigga, like Rick Slug, nigga. Big ass gun in my pocket, make me Rick Slug. Get the trippin', bet I pop it, make him Rick Slug. Talk like Rick Slug, nigga, like Rick Slug, nigga.
Gangsta, gangsta, fuckers they yelling. On my third strike, riding around with two fellas. With the family, Lil with my nigga Marcelli. Dick hungry lit, hit us pissed off like R. Kelly. Off the charts, off the chain, hard body, no belly. Been bout it way before. Masterpiece, spelled it, got it spelled. From the school of hard sharks, preparing, selling, comparing me. I don't understand your country grammar, Nelly. Gang, gang, never fold. Pull up gang, bang a roll. Pull your hoe, hands down, 630 on the nose. Yeah, no time for fake ones. We got zookeepers with 8 guns. From the slums where they spray and the apes run. Shells, blackmailing, crack, all of that on day one. Action on the plate, the plays come. Racks on racks, Rick Flair stunting one-on-one.
Money in my pocket, make me Rick Flair. Golden diamonds on my body, make me Rick Flair. Talk like Rick Flair, nigga, like Rick Flair, nigga. Big ass gun in my pocket, make me Rick Flair. Get the trippin', bet I pop it, make him Rick Flair. Talk like Rick Flair, nigga, like Rick Flair, nigga.
Keep your mouth shut. I'm not taking off my clothes today. I'm styling and profiling. Huh? Woo! You just be glad I'm here looking the way I look.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Me too. That bop. It got nice energy to it.
Yeah, it does. I would like to have a clean version, but I like
Yeah, I was gonna say that on the way. I'm ice is too many liquors in line.
No. I mean, because some like I got a birthday party, you know, for a young crowd.
We can clean it up
this week. You know what I'm saying? And I know they would like that because of the energy.
Man, we can have it. I mean,
you know,
we can have it cleaned up for you. We can have it cleaned up for you and send it to you by the weekend, man.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So Ric Flair. So how did that come about?
Man, I was sitting in the house high.
That's how most good songs come to.
Hey, for real, man. Now, I'm not for real though. I just been telling myself I'm trying to get into the club, man. You feel me? I'm normally shoot 'em up, bang bang music. You know what I mean? So it's time for me to try to wiggle my way into the club, and that's what they liking right now, shit like that. So
yeah, most definitely.
That's what I came up with.
Most definitely. What's the next track you got for us? Ric Flair, by the way, man. When is that dropping? What project?
Man,
first for the next?
As of right now, it's just getting ready to be a single, man. Something to try to build us a wave on. You feel me? We're gonna try to use that as our surfboard for a minute.
Okay.
Is it available?
Man, everything for purchase? We man, me and the homie Josh gonna sit down and get everything all the digital sites set up for me and for us, man. So here real soon, you know, new and old music, we're gonna be able to find us on all digital sites real soon.
Oh yeah, straight up. Cause y'all just dropped that, right? Y'all just did that.
Yeah, man, we just did that like Wednesday night. Okay. We left a show and went straight to the studio, man, and knocked the song out. You know what I mean? It was less than a week process. You feel me? The song was completed.
Who recorded it? D-Boy?
Yeah, man. D-Boy on the beat. Sharkmobb Productions, man.
Yeah, shout out D-Boy. Yeah, so what's the next track?
Man, the next track is called I Need Mo, man. This is off our Pull Up Gang album, Slider Get Slid on Free Lucci, man.
Okay, what's the basis behind that? The storyline behind that?
Just what it say. I need more. You feel me? I need more money. You feel me? I need more fans. I need a little more attention. Yeah, I need more.
Yeah, I feel you. I need more.
And I need them to say more about this 100,000.
I done hustled in the rain, hustled in the snow, hustled all the cane, hustled all the blow. Started with a point, gritted to a nose. Trying to come up on 35 more. Got a little change, but I need more. Got my weight up, but I need more. Got a lot of hoes, I don't need more. Focus on the money mission when I'm walking out the door.
Posted in the kitchen, got the water going. Got baking soda, nigga, but I need a little more. Bitch scared up because the battery's low. I sent the bitch to the store and told her bring back more. Brought it from the bubble up and moved it to a tray. From a tray to a quarter, now what that's a guy say. Nigga run up, get his ass out the way. On the game for the game, back the game number one. I'm on the block right now, nigga with the bus down. If it go down right now, I'm a bust. I'm trying to get the bus down, roll the fucking basic. These niggas basic and I'm so amazing. That's when the bitch, I don't need no more. Cause the bitch gave me hands that she always give me more. I'm trying to run it up like check go. When I done out with these niggas, I can't lose no more.
I done hustled in the rain, hustled in the snow, hustled all the cane, hustled all the blow. Started with a point, gritted to a nose. Trying to come up on 35 more. Got a little change, but I need more. Got my weight up, but I need more. Got a lot of hoes, I don't need more. Focus on the money mission when I'm walking out the door. Money on my mind, how it to my beat. Say my waist up, what the room will be. Simple one-on-one, get it to a piece. If you want that untouched, extra 32 a piece. Get it for the Blake Griffin. Drug money's getting all in, but more money pimping. Heard I ballin' like a motherfucker. Y'all be ballin' like a motherfucker. Got a lot of change, but I need more. Got points, got hoes, bro, just I need more. Got a lot of hoes like Sleezo. Walking in my D-Bows in the hood like D-Nos. Smoking on the Zodi, boy, I need more. Almost out of real shit, I need more. Play my bars right from plus with Tino. Started with a crumb to a drawer full of Tino. Hustled in the rain, hustled in the snow. Hustled all the cane, hustled all the blow. Started with a point, gritted to a nose. Trying to come up on 35 more. Got a little change, but I need more. Got my weight up, but I need more. Got a lot of hoes, I don't need more. Focus on the money mission when I'm walking out the door.
724 with bitch Ace and Alpo. Pray the pool, but my stomach got a long way to go. Came around the wrong way, a long way from the store. I ain't have no plug, trying to get bankroll. Me mugging to the bank with a note on the floor. Put the money in the bag, get bagged off the floor. Shit, I ain't trying to brag. Used to bag up the O's like Patrick Sparks. Nigga, I was playing with Rondo. Fast go, no typo. On cloud 9, trying to climb up 9 more. Money on my mind, and my mind on the mean code. I say what I mean, but I don't mean what I say. Ho, used to mean, then my niggas is play bro. Remember down east and we was eating on Dayo. Now today your people trying to stop your face from being cold. Full of game today, on the name, I'ma die for.
Hustled in the rain, hustled in the snow. Hustled all the cane, hustled all the blow. Started with a point, gritted to a nose. Trying to come up on 35 more. Got a little change, but I need more. Got my weight up, but I need more. Got a lot of hoes, I don't need more. Focus on the money mission when I'm walking out the door.
Yeah, man.
I fuck with that, man. Damn, it was hot. I'm like, Ice, how come we ain't got these for Ice and the Slices?
It's like
though?
2 for 2.
Yeah, why we ain't got these for Ice and the Slices though, Ice?
Because
I be trying to send it to y'all, man.
Because he tried to send it the day of.
Yeah, that's
why.
why. He tried to send it right there. When
he
he see it
go
live,
live, that's when he send it.
Did he try to send it?
And we still got stuff we ain't even got to yet.
Yeah, we got tons of music, bro, for that Ice and the Slices. But yeah, I'm down with that. I'm like, damn, with
yeah, that's
I'm just
some
waiting
good
for them to call
too,
me
man.
for it. You won't get on the song or something? Dog, come fuck with us in the studio.
Hey, look, we've been trying to make sure that y'all want to fuck with us when we hear it. Y'all hear us, you feel me?
Yeah,
we try and build it up to make sure that's what we want.
Yeah, straight up.
That is, you got 2 good tracks, man.
Yeah.
Man, appreciate
if I didn't like them, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it real.
I mean, I hope so.
I'm keeping it real. I am.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna piggyback off the 100K, then I'm done with it.
Okay.
But basically, just like he said, okay. So you said with the 100K, and this is my reason for it. I think that if a person gonna give you 100K and take all those, all the royalties and all that stuff from you, you know, they ain't treating you right. That's just me.
Right.
Because it's not about the money, like you said. It's about the connections. But this is my thing. You're a street guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta know somebody that got 100K. If you ain't got it, if I'm a street person,
right,
I got 100K. I know how to get it.
Right, straight up.
I can get 5 guys that I know that got 10.
Yeah.
Invest in my music.
Right.
In 2 years, I give you. I give you 20,000.
Right. But the only thing that's definitely easier than said than done because
Louisville, bro.
Niggas are stingy.
It ain't gotta be Louisville.
Right.
I mean, if it was somebody, it's better if it's somebody somewhere else.
I most definitely.
And they'll definitely had 100K.
Yeah.
Like Kazale, my guy that does the comedy. He knows all those guys. My guy that does the comedy on Monday.
Right.
We got a show. He know all them dudes in Memphis.
Right.
He knows all of them. Yeah. Like know them. Like know their family. Know their real image. Not the image that they portray to us in the music industry. Yeah. He know them. Yeah. Like how I know y'all every day type stuff.
Right.
And that's the same thing. He's like, it's plenty of guys, plenty of street guys out there that's like, yeah, we'll throw some money. Like all them guys, they are really, into the music. Yeah. But I mean, they have an investor.
Yeah, but Memphis is definitely different. It's a lot of places, because here's the like, this is the only thing, this is one of the things I don't get about Louisville. Like the D-boys, like usually the D-boy, whoever.
Well, see, it don't necessarily have to be the D-boy. I mean, it could be an investor, somebody that flip houses, somebody that has a business.
Right.
A person that got a business, they can get $100,000 loan.
Right, straight up. I mean, but
you can get $100,000 loan yourself.
I know a dude right now. I can call him and he probably got $1 million right now.
Right.
But to call him and ask him, bro, look, I'm trying to drop everything that I'm doing and go hard on my music. You got 100,000, you gonna put behind me. You see what I'm doing? I'm working, and because of the fact of where we from, we probably gonna be like, bro, not right now. I get back at you.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I hit you back.
You know
what I'm saying? So it's a little different.
So what you saying? Because he's not from here?
Is he? He's most definitely from here.
Okay, so then you can tell him, okay, this is not what you're saying. You trying to get your music to other places.
Right.
So if you sit down and let him know, it's basically like a business plan. You just let him know, okay, this is my plans, what I'm gonna use this money for.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to travel. I need to get to another city, to pop in that city so I can come back and do a show.
Right.
I need to get to this city. So we're gonna set up, okay, rent me a Sprinter van for a month. Get me 5,000 CDs.
I need to be around them people.
I'm
that
getting ready. We get ready.
You hear me?
I got
real.
It's simple,
because
man.
I see the vision. I most definitely see the vision, and I understand the plan. But it's a different. It's a little different.
People. It's about finding people who's willing to do it, because most people I know who got money like that, they are D-boys. And they ain't trying to invest, because most of the time they try to rap themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I know a D-boy and a legal businessman with that amount of money, but it's just hard to go to him. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna use use Tiller for example. Right. Man was hot. Them people came and got that man from his last days at fucking pizza place.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was hot, but he couldn't get nobody, and he knew niggas. You feel me? I know niggas he knew. You know what I'm saying? And now look where he's at.
Right.
Because of the same situation. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just hard. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Being that man, and then they like, the platform we got is so much smaller than in other cities. You feel me? If the platform was a little bigger,
niggas would be
this plan would probably work a lot better. For us,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If our platform was bigger, that's just my opinion.
I definitely agree, because then people are actually seeing it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They actually
have to see somebody.
Take off.
Louisville, you feel me? Coming up to be like, let me be a part of that. Who can I invest in versus? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
Jumping out the gun, be like, let me make this you know what I'm saying? Take his risk with this person. You know what I'm saying? People, rich people stingy. That's how they stay rich.
Yeah. And that's why I said last week. I said that like for Louisville, I feel like, or Kentucky in general, just follow and stay, because we get shit late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we just automatically get shit late, so we go and follow. So I feel like once they see somebody actually make it from the city, you know what I'm saying? Like make it from the city, not leave the city.
They gonna want to
I
jump on
think
that
that people
ship.
are starting, you know what I'm saying? Like should be a whole lot different, but as of now, like Ice is also, I don't know. He also, I don't know the people you know.
That's all I just need. Put me in the room with them people that you know. That's like, and watch me work.
Straight up.
Straight up. For real.
Hey, so take me into y'all everyday routine, like if you go into the studio, like what's something so the people know, because with me, the reason why I like interviewing people and shit, because like I don't like some people until I hear their interview. Not like them, but not like really pay attention to their music and not pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I watch a Breakfast Club interview or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dudes, all right though, for real. So I turn to I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with their music more just off the back of the interview.
Yeah. So, you can kind of see and tell what kind of person the motherfucker is. You feel me? Once you know somebody sit down and go one-on-one with them. You feel me? Like you can get a little different feel. Cause I be that way too. Yeah. But shit, man, like I said, man, it's regular real nigga, bro. I do regular shit. You know what I mean? Like I write most of my music at home. So you know what I mean? In the car while I'm riding around, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of pre-writing before writing. So when I go to the studio, I'm ready to, you know what I mean, knock out 2, 3, 4 songs. You feel me? And then, you know, I might come back and write one right there because, you know, ain't nothing like at live action feel. You feel me? When you're in the studio just writing. But man, I'm ready to roll one, man. Sip me a little drink, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw one back. We all know what that means, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw one back and I'm gonna get in my mode. You know what I mean? Cause like, you know, my music, I look at that as my alter ego because to me, I feel like it's when I can be arrogant and cocky and the world like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can.
You can finally beat your chest.
You know what I'm saying? I can get my King Kong on and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. You feel me? But when I get off that stage, you know what I mean? I'm laid back. I ain't, you know. I ain't in nobody's face like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I just killed it. You know, for real, I don't like the attention. That's what fucked up. Right. And even though I make music, you know what I mean? I don't really like a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? But when I get on that stage, it's a whole alter ego. So it's a whole nother different person. I'm ready to fucking blow up. And, you know what I'm saying? Go off.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I feel the same way. I feel like that music is a release for me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, but me, I'm kind of humble, you know what I'm saying? And I just like being a regular person. For real, I just want the money and do music, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people, I don't care about the fame because like right now, like I don't think no fame or nothing, but you know, I'll go to the store, you know what I'm saying? It'd be 1, 2 o'clock, I'm toe up or something, get some munchies, got a beef jerky, you know, a drink, donuts. Then you hear somebody, King, no, what's up? You turn around like, damn.
Hey, I was in Walmart. Remember I told you me Walgreens. I was in Walgreens about a week ago, man. It happened. Dude was in front of me. You know how you walking out, you know what I'm saying? You just check your surroundings. He just happened to look back on his way out the door. And I was standing right there and he stopped, came back and was like, Strizz, bro. My man, the dude, if you see us, you know what I'm saying? Big ups, you know, nothing. I appreciate what he did, but it was just like the little chick at the cashier was like, when he left ass, she was like, who are you? What do you do? You feel me? I was like, shit, you know, I make music, shorty. You know, he probably followed me, but it felt good, you know what I'm saying? To know that I'm still a normal nigga, you know what I'm saying? I still struggle from time to time, you know what I mean? I still have problems. But motherfuckers recognizing what I'm doing, you feel me? And it make me want to keep going and keep and go harder for what I'm doing. Yeah.
And see, me, I definitely like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the everyday. Cause I feel myself. I'm like I would say, I don't want to say rapper, but just like an everyday, you know what I'm saying? I just spit. So materialistic shit, like I can have $1 million right now. I'm gonna be sweatpants, you know, it might be brand new though. But it's gonna be sweats, you know what I'm saying? Some nice little kicks, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just a regular person, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely feel it. So going back to the studio thing, what about you, Sino? What's your route? I'm
a night shift, I'm a night crawler, so I'm usually my process, I get in the car and I hit the E-way around the whole city, you know what I'm saying? And just have the beat and I just be writing and rap. Same thing, texting the drive, just be rapping, you know what I'm saying? And like, I done wrote many albums like that, like a Yonder album, I wrote that like in one night. Just going through my beats. The Trap Brother album, me and Lucci got, we wrote that on a trip to Cincinnati and back. So basically 3 hours, we wrote a whole CD. So
these niggas be riding in the car writing raps.
Hey, man, we work, man. We work. Hey, it's pull up gang or no gang, man. You gotta get that work in.
Pull up.
Hey, y'all. So when y'all see these niggas and they at the green light and they stop, you know what I'm saying? You blow your horn. Hey, these niggas writing the raps.
He's halfway through at 18. At 16, he got that 8 bar going. You know what
Hey, the crazy thing, I had a girl do it to me the other day, man. Little white chick, man. She got out the car and everything. So what do you want to do about it? I said, man, you gonna go on somewhere for a nigga uppercut you to the moon.
Right.
No, I don't want no problems. We in New Albany too. I don't want no problems.
Hit you with the door handle and laugh about it.
Go, man. Please. You over high.
Swing the door open and hit your ass in the kneecap and pull off.
Straight up. Hey, so when we was talking about that 100,000. And so whenever you do come into a lump sum of money, what's the first thing y'all buy? Let's just say a meal. When y'all coming to y'all first meal, what's the first thing y'all buy?
Man, my mama and my kids are home.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. And I'm gonna worry about me later. You feel me?
Yeah.
They didn't seem to struggle. You feel me? My mama struggled because of me. Is how I feel. So you know, she gonna see it, and my kids is gonna see it before me. No question asked. And then then I might come back. Of course, after that, I'm trying to invest, but I don't know what I might buy first. You feel me? To like make myself happy. Probably like me a foreign or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never like I know people that got them right now, but I don't want to sit in your car. I don't want to feel that feeling in your car.
I want my own
you feel
car.
me?
Yeah.
So I've never in my life sat down in a foreign whip unless it was like somebody. One of my niggas might have an Audi, but that's not big boy foreign to me. You feel me? My mama and me can go get an Audi. You know what I'm saying? But to sit down in that joint where the doors open backwards and shit, I done seen them in person. I know people that got them personally, but it ain't mine. So I've never sat in one. So that would probably be one of the first things I would go get after I take care of my family.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Same plans basically, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm real estate in it.
Real estate
everywhere in the city real quick. And then, you know what I'm saying? Come back. Like, I'll be too, it's weird, but I'll be too spooked. That million's gonna go real fast. So I'm like, I'm gonna hold this million, but I'm gonna flip something out of that. And you know what I'm saying? To make myself more comfortable, then I go, you know what I'm saying? Get it to him. But now I'll be like, hold up, I got this fast. This is got to leave. So I need to hurry. You know what I'm saying?
I think my mom phone coming out my
And
everything else niggas into the label. Everything else is into the label.
I think my first one, I'll probably go on vacation, take my family. You know what I'm saying? And sit them down, let them know what we get ourselves into. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about to be no slot machine, lad. You know what I'm saying? Every time chick. We gonna sit down, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get this plan together. What you won't do, what you won't do, you know what I'm saying? And then definitely Mom Duke's house, you know what I'm saying?
I take that plan.
Definitely Mom Duke's house. But we definitely need a vacation, you know what I'm saying? I've been to Paradise Island in the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Sit down on the beach and we're going to get this plan together. You know what I'm saying? But Mama's house is definitely, I'm with you on that.
I think our vacation is going to come after my first two flips. You feel me? I got to see it. I got to see that money roll over. You feel me? Because I'm going to spend the chunk. We're going to roll that over. You feel me? That's the street in me. We're going to roll that over. You feel me? Out of that 70, you know what I'm saying? That 700 that's left. Whatever, when it come back up to about 8 or 9, back close to that meal ticket, then we gonna go on vacation. Y'all know it's there. It's coming. You feel me? It's coming, but it's more work to be put in. Once I start, biting out that million, I gotta go a little harder now.
All right. So the question was, if you came into your first million, what's the first thing you buy? What you got?
I'm paying my taxes out first.
Pay your taxes off. Well, that's gonna come out anyways, Ice. This is.
I don't know.
Man, I'm not
see a lot of people. You see what happened to Wesley Snipes and
hey.
So I'm different. I'm removing all the stuff that's gonna come back later. Because once I get
the
bulk of it
right now, look, child support.
Then I'm going to do what I want to do.
Straight up.
Yeah. So I mean, but as far as purchases, I would. I'm more of an investor, man. I look at the long run of things, man. So I take a 100 of it and offer y'all that deal.
Offer us that deal.
I definitely take 100 of it and do that. Yeah. I find everybody on your poster say they're gonna take that deal.
Everybody royalties.
So I'm gonna have some royalties.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because I'm gonna just come back, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna capitalize off and come back and buy from you. Everything got price level.
And then I'm gonna give you back your money and tell you go offer somebody else a deal
Right.
and help them.
Real.
See, that's how it
Put me
goes.
through it.
That's what I want.
Hey,
That's how it
look,
goes.
but if I
Everybody
learn
won't
from
do
it,
It's
if
just
I
a
learn from it,
kickstart.
I won.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's just a kickstart because believe it or not, like to, you know what I'm saying, put my business in the streets. But like when I first started doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, about 19, you know what I'm saying, when I got out of mom's crib and shit, it was on my own and shit, and started fucking around with, you know what I'm saying, with some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can use some help, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like my OG, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking he's showing me love on stuff. Me not knowing the game and just, you know, pretty much green, not open to it, not knowing that he beat me at the same time. I'm thinking that I'm winning, but he beat me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm satisfied with because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But I think
I'm okay with it.
I think everybody
taught me
that
a
jumped
lesson.
out her head first, as far as on that street shit, you've been beat. And I mean, the
Yeah.
music is the same way.
It's the same way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
and it's okay to take your.
you jump out her head first, and you know what I mean? Like, I would most definitely would rather make this money on my own and split it with me and my family, my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if the opportunity comes, you know what I mean? I didn't had a little piece of money. I've never been rich, so I'm still grinding until that day.
Right.
But if it comes, I'm gonna most definitely sit down. And if at any point during that situation I feel like I don't understand what you're saying or what this means, you feel me? Then now we gotta wait because I need somebody to explain this to me.
Please.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know, my mama just got her final degree for business association and accounting and shit. So what? No other than that motherfucker that you feel me have next to me in that situation. Like, hey, mom, look,
tell her congratulations.
You know what I mean?
That's hard. I know.
Yeah,
I've been through it, so I know.
She just got her last one, man. So,
That's good.
You know,
tell
I
her
mean,
I
and
said
then,
congratulations.
you most definitely won't be dumb to the situation, but you know, to a person that ain't never had nothing, man, and you know, go from, you know, at one day, you know, I still got that dream, I ain't gonna never have it, then wake up and then like it's right in my face. It's hard to tell a person like that, don't take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just real shit.
Right.
So you know, just being smart, you gonna, you know.
And the crazy thing, all these rappers that I seen on my posts, and I'm not dissing nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to down on it, but all of them saying low, I don't see, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't been to tons of fucking open mics, sweating, killing myself on stage, you know what I'm saying? Trying to have a high performance and don't even get a drink in that motherfucker.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So you mean to
Mm-hmm.
tell me where I got the opportunity to make some money, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, if you coming for me, if you offer me any bread, you obviously see something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're not from like one of my peoples, then you definitely see something because you heard of me from somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so,
Yeah.
and so in that case, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be able to generate my money. Like I don't even have to touch that. Whatever, if I get 60 bands back, I still got that 30% off my music and then my show money. You know what I'm saying? Like even at 5 bands going city to city, you eating. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't survive off that, I don't survive off way less. So if I can't survive off of, if I do five bands a week, you know what I'm saying? I mean, one show a week for 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? I'm still good.
Yeah.
I'm still good. That's still 20 bands a month. Now that's not even include merch or nobody listen to my shit on Spotify.
But you get 30% off.
And that's good money. That's like real good money. You know what I'm saying? And so
it really is.
And so,
I mean,
so from that point, it's not about the initial payment. It's more about the opportunity and I guess what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to touch that 60 bands. You can let that sit, let that accrue money. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? However much it's going to accrue in them 2 years.
Work off
off of what you're making. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much do what's the boy for the running back? I think they say he had touched none of his NFL checks.
Marshawn
Lynch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he can eat off endorsements. So you don't got to touch none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think dudes heard that word royalty and when you feel me, kind of
royalties.
it just went about it. Like I'm giving away my music. But a couple songs for 100 bands.
Yeah, I mean, how many of us made songs and they just sat? You know what I'm saying? They know royalties. They've been on. We don't.
What if it's that one? What if it's a like Gucci So Icy? What if you give him one of them? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Gucci had other bangers after that.
More songs.
Yeah,
it's just part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't give a shit though. I got music for days.
Yeah, right. I mean, plus That's a jump start. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wouldn't have made that if he didn't have that opportunity to be in there. So for real, it's not about what he made off that song. You know what I'm saying? Because it jump started. Now look where he's at now.
He
You know what I'm
talking about
saying?
he made 20 million. You feel me? Just last year. You feel me?
So,
you know, he wasn't even doing that before. You know, after I'm icy, I don't think he probably did that. You know what I'm saying? After that, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I mean, shit, it's what you love doing. So, you know, I feel like if you keep doing it, it's always gonna get better.
Right, you know make music's gonna make on music. Like I said,
just one more point. I see Demond Beasley, is that his name on here?
Yeah.
You know, he kept on bringing up the Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
I made $1 billion. 50 didn't get $1 billion off it, so he still got fucked in there. I mean, you're not gonna get all your money no matter where you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Not unless you 100% independent, which is hard as hell to do because you're gonna need that machine or that backing.
Yeah.
So if his CD sold $1 billion, then he got screwed out of that because he made more money off of water, off the vitamin water, off of power than he had in music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
when the end all.
I didn't really get that point. Like, yeah, he grossed $1 billion off a CD.
All that blueprint they was using that. What if you make a blueprint? It took Jay-Z 4 hours to get to that blueprint. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
nothing.
like,
who's making that off top? Like,
that's nothing. And it just catapulted his career because look what he did after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell him send Ice
goes on, bro.
Tell him send Ice to 100K.
Tell him send Ice to 100K.
Yeah.
He gonna be Joe Jackson in this motherfucker. He gonna be Joe Jackson in here. Nah, we ain't trying to get that Ice, but yeah. But straight up, but you know, this is the part of the show when we get to that freestyle. You know what I'm saying? We see what y'all got. You ready for Ice now?
I'm gonna take it easy.
You gonna take it easy? Now, usually the comments is rolling on the side of the screen, but for some reason I don't see them right now.
What happened? Ain't no comments on them?
Nah.
Did you hit one of them buttons or something?
I ain't touched nothing. But see, you gonna blame me out the
Let me come over. Your hand is by the button.
Freestyle.
I was saying, did you accidentally? That's what I'm saying, man.
I've been looking.
Did you accidentally?
Come on, Ice, you gonna do this in front of the people again? Hey, so look, this is what we do. Usually the comments is roll on the screen. I ask the viewers, to give up topics.
Mm-hmm.
Air slow, you know what I'm saying? That you throw them in your freestyle or whatever. Ice is gonna be playing them. He switches off every last day, you know what I'm saying? A different beats. We just keep it rolling. Now if y'all stumble up, it's all right, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to help y'all, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
If y'all can freestyle, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see what artists I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? My bad.
Oh,
You good, man?
Yeah, but yeah, I want to see what the skills is at.
What you want, man? Some old school, new school, what?
What y'all
I'm gonna try to take it easy.
It don't even matter. Fuck it. You feel me?
Okay.
It don't even matter.
So that's like that type stuff. The little
see what I got
newer stuff.
I ain't did this in a minute.
Yeah.
Get busy, y'all.
Y'all ready to go?
We gonna go with it.
They sharks, they ready to bite down.
What it is, man. You hear me?
They sharks, they ready.
We stumble, we gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Fatboi Friday, Freestyle Fridays, Ice on the ones and twos. We got sharkmobb strizz. Shark. We got Mr. Yada, you know, sharkmobb sino. They about to go in. What y'all kicking out?
Get busy, y'all.
All right. Yeah. Strizzy, nigga. That's the name in this bike down pull up, nigga. It be the game. What they wanted, they can get it, everything flame. On the mob, nigga, we gon' do the damn thing. Head honcho when I'm rolling up a back. In the big whip and I'm sitting in the back. And if a nigga trip, he gon' get his head cracked. And I pass it to Sino, he gon' give it right back.
Pass it to me, you know what I'ma do. 500 degrees, making on the move. This dude and I'm from Louisville where we come. Niggas I know from the slums.
Why stay on 2 feet, nigga, it's stress. If you want it, we can go ahead and get busy. Go back, nigga, in the kitchen, I'll be whipping. Pyrex action, I'll bring back the vision. If a nigga want it, he can get it all third. Drip 4-5 in my hand, nigga, and it's dirt. Drip. If you want it, I can get it about 8:30. That's 10:45, nigga, get it hurt.
You ain't heard me? We be on the block with the
Yeah. I switch it up for him.
Y'all want me to rap or something, man? Is that it?
Go ahead, switch it, Ice. I got it.
Switch it, Ice. Yeah.
I'll pick it back up.
Let's see what they got.
Front door action, back.
Hey. Okay. Switch it up real quick.
I thought you said switch it, man.
Airplane up like it's a house fire. And I got my mask on like Michael Myers. I'm a rider like a new school whip. If a nigga want a trip, got a new school clip. And the bitch like me cause he say I'm so fly. But I don't want her cause I'm out here trying to get by. In the kitchen, whip it up, bring it back, nigga. And if you want it, we can bring it right back, nigga. In the corner with that action, got the cater on me. And if you want it, he can get it. I spray your homie. And then spray the homie. And then spray the homie. And put it on grip like my big homie. What you niggas won't do? Shout out to the whole crew. Shark Living coming through. It's the mob though. Pull up. The nigga free Lucci. And fuck that bitch. I ain't even want to coochie.
Right.
Then I come back with the whole swag now. If he want it, he can get it, cause I got the bag now. Watch on me, but I left that shit at home. And the Nuber rank say Nuber in this song, Nuber nigga, and they mad cause I'm repping hard. And I go for the team, and I swear to God, on my mama, nigga, put that on my mama. I ain't never told a lie and then put it on my mama. They don't really want the drama. Cause I'm always got the drama. Say, drop it. December 8th, nigga, come and pick it up, and it don't be late. Yeah, man. I ain't did that in a minute though, man. That was fun, man. And nigga, Ice made me knock the rust off the body. You hear me?
You going in, Sino? Fuck with it. One more time there, Shirley. Let's get it. Come on. I'm enjoying that, bro. For real, I didn't know you was like that. You like that?
Hey, I play with that, man.
Let's get it, get drizzle.
Yeah, I'm trying to make him my name like they used to yell easy. Nigga on the block and I'm out trying to greasy. Same clothes for a week, nigga, did you see me? I don't give a fuck cause my pockets hella cheap. Fly whip, fly cars, nice name. The homies put a gold motherfucking shark on me. So I rep it to the death for my dead homies. R.P. Fresh and take I lost it up, but you know I pick it back and I gotta give one up a boss. Did they know, but they didn't, now they do. With the nigga named Strizzy and you know we coming through. On the back with the whole team on it, nigga. If they want it, he can get a team on it, nigga. I don't never go nowhere at the pistol. And if he want it, he can get it, shoot miss.
They ain't fucking with you. They ain't fucking with you, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm rusty in the motherfucker, though. I used to do this shit all day, all night.
Back in high school.
I done got a little frequent with the pen, though, but I still got a little bit in it, though. Ice put me on the spot. I had to go. I couldn't leave out of her. And Ice be like, man, I just told dude he got a nice track and he couldn't give me a freestyle.
Sometimes people are more writers than freestylers. So, but I mean, you know, that's just showing that you're versatile, man. So, I salute you, bro. For real.
Me too. What the look, man? Since you got the flame right now, go ahead and close it out, man. Go close the show out.
Fuck it, Strizzy, man, aka Shark Mob, pull up, man. Big up to Doe 97 the beat, man. Get at us, man. Feel me on all social media sites, Shark Mob Strizzy. You feel me? And music coming soon, huh?
Free Lucci.
You got something,
Free Lucci.
What he said, Free Lucci.
Hey, I fuck with Sino. Sino laid back in the cut. He don't say too much.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't say too much. He just.
This is the first time you didn't have to rap, man.
Sino, man.
Yeah, hey, I
this
fuck
the
with
first
it,
one you didn't even have to rap,
I
man.
had to rap. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I like artists that come over here and showcase their talent. So okay, now I'm on another level. You know what I'm saying?
Good, man.
Now I'm a fan.
You had a day off, man.
Yeah,
you gave you a day off.
Job well done. Job well done.
Yeah. So Fatboi Fridays, man. Every Friday, 1 p.m. Me and DJ Ice rocking out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with the bros, man.
On the mob,
Shark
man.
Mob, man.
Shark Mob, pull
Fuck
up,
with
man.
him.
Let's take this back to 102nd and Emerald, man. Shot Town. You know it. It's still 502 though. Yeah. Left to the left, left to the right. Now take it back, man. Yeah. Work. They say go big fella. What you gon' do? Since you back to hit the stage now. I'm feeling better than ever. That feel good music, that